Considering I'm doing the lives every night, that's pretty good sleep, wouldn't you say?
And this is breakfast for this morning, or as I called it yesterday on my nighttime live YouTube after dark. Dog food. Actually, this is the dog food. It's half of my butcher box ground beef, half of what I'm eating, and some chicken snacks thrown in for Ladybug on a paper plate. And mine has yet to go onto a regular plate. 2 eggs, an extra egg yolk, and the other half of the ground beef that Ladybug didn't get. Bon appetit.
Greetings, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Jerry, and you have reached my channel, Carnivore Jerry, in the middle of the forest. It is just after 9:30 on Wednesday morning, and I have a couple of things that I must do first thing out of the chute. I have to go to the money machine at the bank and grab a 20, then go to the laundromat to wash the humongous king-size Costco down-filled Sherpa-ish. It's not really Sherpa. Very thick and corduroy comforter that goes on top of Jack's bed. Now, I will tell you, Ladybug is in Shed City. If you have a German Shepherd, they call them German Shedders for a reason. So much dog hair. And it has been so cool that, remember, he's on blood thinner, so he needs the extra blankie. And I am sweating all the time, so the laundromat, it has to be, because it does not, the comforter does not fit into my standard size Maytag washing machine. The laundromat, if I throw it in, let it do its thing, run to the tanning bed, do that, come back, put it in the dryer for, I'm not exaggerating, an hour and a half, because of course it tumbles, it fluffs, it does all the things. Then I go to physical therapy, whip back to the laundromat, and she will be dry for me to fold and head out to work. So all the things have to be done. I am really enjoying the lives that I've been doing. Well, it's only been 2 days, but I've yet to fine tune it. I enjoy the people that come on, so I can get engrossed. Like yesterday, this happened full well. I got engrossed in the conversation. There's new people coming in. I just learned that I can do the subscribers only, so I think I'm going to try that today. The reason I opened it up to everybody is to see if anybody was up. Well, apparently all the kids or people that live in their parents' basement were up yesterday, and I had to block somebody because they used the big F word. I don't like the big F word. If you know, you know. So I got rid of them lickety-splickety, but the contest will still go on. So remember, come up with a color. Cindy, thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much, is going to help me on Saturday morning. I'll give her a call. That's a convenient time for her. She's going to help me so that I can schedule these lives, go to work, come home, back to my computer, and just hit the button so that I can go live right from my laptop. Unfortunately, I think I lost Michael's Adventures. Michael, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to go on the cell phone horizontal. I'm still learning. You know, I do those YouTube tutorials that YouTube puts out and that teaches us, and I have learned a lot, but I have still yet to learn. So there's that for right now. The reason that I want to do these lives is kind of a spin-off of what I heard maybe during the week, during the day, maybe a podcast that I listened to, or a message that I've heard, and bring it to the table and discuss it for an hour on my chat. Now, Mitch today, I listened to Mitch. I got up later than normal. How much sleep did I get today, folks? Let me tell you. 6 hours and 52 minutes, which is good because after my live, I went on to YouTube, got up my video from yesterday, boom, boom, boom. No editing, of course, like my friend Cindy. Edited that, put it out there, and went right to bed. So I turned on to Mitch. Actually, I did turn on to Dr. Kiltz while I was in a sleepy twilight stage, because I sleep with the band, the headband, the headphone band that Amy told me to buy. I heard the Dave Mack interview for just a little bit. I woke up, twilight, clicked it on, listened a little bit, went right back to sleep until Mitch, and it was 7:18, I think. So of course I put him on 3-speed, and he said something which I agree with. So this is, let's say this is a mini rant. This is what you would expect right now. What you're about to hear is what you're going to expect on an hour live that I do every night, but I'm just doing a mini segment now. Mitch had mentioned when you're in his house, meaning when you're on his channel, he prefers not to have religion listed in the comments. I am a religious person, and I am friends with non-religious people. I have a denomination. Some people are Catholics. Jack and I were married in the Lutheran Church. There's different synods, by the way, if you don't know. And Jack didn't know this when I met him. I had said to him, "Oh, what religion are you?" And he says, "I'm Lutheran." So my next comment to him was, "What synod?" Meaning what branch, what division. Similar to the Catholic Church, there's the Polish Catholics. I know there was a Polish Catholic Church in Milwaukee. There's people that say they're Catholics. There's Roman Catholics, meaning they're mandated and dictated from Rome and the Pope, etc. That's the leader of their church. Well, that's the same thing in the Lutheran Church. I'm only going to speak about the Lutheran Church as it related to Jackson, my conversation. So he didn't know what synod he was, and therefore I explained him. There's the Missouri Synod, there's the Wisconsin Synod, there's the Evangelical Lutheran Church of America, or ELC, Evangelical Lutherans, Evangelical Lutheran Church of America. No, totally different. And that is a little more on the liberal side. The Wisconsin Synod, I'm told, is supposed to be the stricter. But some people say that Missouri synods are the stricter. I don't know. Jack and I were married, and I sent my son to a Wisconsin Lutheran Synod. That's where we got married in. Then we transferred to the Missouri Synod and had my son Mark go to the Missouri Synod. I liked it. I liked the church. And the reason I liked the church for me was because it was more of the times. It didn't have the stuffy, stodgy organ music, people singing out of key it was a band, it was people clapping, it was a message that people could relate to. The minister had his headset, microphone, whatever you want to call it, going through the church, and he would walk up in front. It wasn't a I am better than you type of minister. He was a nice guy. He knew Pastor Mike knew everybody's name from Hale's Corners. Everybody. You met him for the first time, you're a member, bam, he knew your name right from the jump. So when Mitch was saying that I apparently, remember, it was on 3-speed for me. I was just listening. Apparently somebody had quoted scripture in the chat. That's his house, his rules. I understand. I enjoy the little snippets of learning that I can glean from Mitch. I think he's kind of a funny. I think he's a Stitch. He reminds me of some of the uncles I had. He's, in my opinion, the kind of guy that I could be neighbors with and be neighborly and be friendly with, regardless of talking about religion, because I think he's awesome. But I wouldn't go on his chats and post John 3:16 because he doesn't allow it. I don't want him to ban me. That's his channel, his rules. So on my 1 hour, I enjoy the people that come on. We may not have the same beliefs, but I like everybody that comes on. Again, I don't tolerate the new people, and now I've learned how to not have them. Thank you. Cindy is my moderator. I made her a moderator, a long time ago. And I never even told her, actually. I just did because I watched a video of how to pick a moderator, and I chose Cindy because Cindy is the type of friend that could be my sister. Amy, the same way. I have a lot of people that I have never met before on YouTube that I could be next door neighbors with, totally friendly, go grocery shopping for them, all the things with them, because they're that kind of people. So on my channel, I want to work more along the lines of, I don't care if you guys have little chit chats amongst themselves. Mitch had mentioned that he wanted the chat to be geared along his subject line. Again, his rules, his channel. So for example, if he's going to talk about apple pie that day, he doesn't want the chat to go off talking about how to make spaghetti on July 4th. You know what I mean? His rules, his channel. So I appreciate that. I am going to start out with small talk in the beginning of my channel and all the chit-chatty stuff, small talk. And at 10 minutes after the top of the hour, 10:10, in the beginning of the small chatty parts, I want everybody to pick a color. And when you come onto my channel, you will know why you have to pick a color. Pick a color. I'm getting my money card right now, folks. Pick a number. Pick a color. I'll announce who the winner is at 10 minutes after 10. I'm doing it this week because I think it's fun. I think it's an icebreaker, if you will. So let me get some cash out of here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm done getting the cash, and now it's off to the laundromat to throw the comforter in, drop it off, head to the tanning bed, and get some warmth and sunshine. I love the tanning bed. It's good for me. it's good. It feels aesthetic for me. Great on my back, great on my hip. I love it. I'm here in the laundromat right now. Let me turn the camera around and show you the humongous blanket. This is it. There's the machine. The machine is huge. If you have been in a laundromat, you know. These are the best. I'm doing this one-handed because you guys know one-handed camera operators rule. All the hair is just flying off and out, and it smells like a German Shepherd. Ugh. I'm shoving this in. I know I'm going to be loaded with hair myself. Ugh. I'll be back. Hang on. Okay, Dexter. I had to feed him all the coins. The last one is in. I have it on hot because why not? Soap is in there. This is what I use for my quarters, my little quarter container in my car. And we gotta throw in some Downy Unstoppables because it smells like dog. And I throw it right in there with the wash. This is the remaining of it. The last of it. There we go. So now I have to wait 20 minutes. That's why I said I'm going to the tanning bed while it's doing its thing. Look at all the dog hair starting to form on there. That's just gross. But it's a part of life, and it's a part of owning a pet, right? Okay, gotta go to the tanning salon. Catch you later. Okay, I'm here at the tanning salon, finished with the laundromat. Let me show you my shirt. Come on. I look like a German Shepherd. That's what I get for wearing black and going to the laundromat. So I will be shaking it off here at the tanning bed before I put it back on. Oy vey. See you in a minute. Or see you by the time I get undressed, dressed, etc. tanned. See you in a half an hour. 20 minutes. Whatevs. This is it. 20 quarters equals 80 minutes. Let it spin. Now it's time for physical therapy. By the time I get back, it should be just finishing. Physical therapy is less than a mile away, so let's go get rid of that dog hair. Well, you know me, because I don't like editing. I'm not going backwards in the video to find out what I said before I went to the bank to get money for the laundromat. So I will try to be brief as I drive to physical therapy. It's less than a mile away. The topics, an hour little ranty type of thing, I guess I wonder, and they're going to be very generic topics, but I wonder, and why I open it up to my audience, my subscribers, for lack of a better word, is to see if you guys feel the same as I do about whatever that topic is that I discuss. So today when I discuss, again, this is before I went to the bank, so I hope I'm not repeating myself. So today as I discuss cell phone usage, it's not going to be how much minutes do you use during the course of the day. It's not intended to pick on people because this is something that I observe. So it's just my observation. Join me tonight and see if you observe the same as I do, or feel free to tell me, you know, listen, Jerry, you're all wet. You need to take a chill pill. And that's okay too. All right. I'm a block away from PT. I will see you after therapy as I go back and get the comforter. And here we are. It's still spinning. It is 1:45, noon. So I still have time. I'm gonna sit here and do some uploading. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm competing with the music, so I have to talk super loud so I don't get a copyright strike. Look at this humongous comforter. I can go up close, but I'm afraid I'd be too close to the speaker, so gotta fold her up and head out to work. Okay, all of my menial tasks have been done here in Bloomer, and it's 12:15, about to jump on the freeway and head to work. I have 45 minutes before I go to work. I don't want to make this too long because I am on tonight to do the live at 10, and just wanted to do a quick thing for the morning. I did not, on purpose, I did not pack a lunch today. I ate a really big, in my opinion, big, satiating breakfast, this morning with the dog. We both shared a pound of the ButcherBox organic grass-fed beef. Hers was with additional dog snacks because I'm telling you, she is hooked on the cane sugar that is in the dog snacks. Full moon. Do we really need sugar full moon? That's another issue. But yesterday at work, I gotta tell you this. Here's the nails that I put on when I was at my sister's house. Last Sunday, I put them on. Hodgepodge. They're hodgepodge remnants left over from a couple of the Lily and Fox kits that I had. And I had a overlay, the clear overlay. So I put the Lily and Fox color hodgepodges. I put the clear overlay sticker on top of them. That was last 2 Sundays ago. Not Sunday, that was 3 days ago. Monday was the holiday, and today it is the 10th of September. Other than the tops, the tips of the nails, see, the tips of the nails that are faded, wore off a little bit, no comparison to the other brand of the Peel On sticker. So trust me, folks, if you want a good bang for your bucks, Lily and Fox, if you want the stickers. I'm not that much of an artist to paint my own nails, but I do like these stickers, and they're economical, under $10 a set. So I hope many of you will join in tonight and the rest of the week for the 10 to 11 lives, and I'll be talking about cell phone use, abuse, what's construed as abuse, is it really use? I'll be talking about all the things that I observe about technology as it relates to the little computer that I'm talking into right now. So I hope to see you guys tonight. Take care. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Toodles.